throwing a fucking Barbie doll at my goddamn face. And I'm already being tagged to judge one. Let's get into it. Alright, it's a regular battle. Right, yeah. Regular battle. Baby Pink versus Chris Macquire. 1 round, 2 bars. Oh yeah. 2 bars. Nice and short. That's good. Alright. Chris Macquire. So, I said, I'm just more clever and ill. I said, ain't no label around, gonna send him a deal. Want the smoke, but I'm better with steel. Baby Pink is only well known for gender reveals. Haha, Baby Pink is only well known for gender reveals. That's nice. I was like, clever and ill, send him a deal. Better with steel. I'm like, this is pretty fucking rat shit. They better be building up to something. And there you go. Baby Pink is only well known for gender reveals. That's nice. Knock him head over heels. But it ain't falling in love, you faggot. I can't tell if he's hacking up reefer. I can't tell if he's hacking up reefer or having a seizure from all of the drugs he's having. You ain't seen a win. You must have some distorted visions, because we wouldn't see baby raised to the occasion in a battle like abortion clinics. Distorted visions, abortion clinics. Yeah, that place. Alright. Knock him head over heels, but it ain't falling in love, you faggot. Okay, so I'm gonna hit him so hard he flips head over heels. I'm not talking about falling head over heels in love, alright. I can't tell if he's hacking up reefer or having a seizure from all of the drugs he's having. 1. Drugs are good. Leave my drugs alone. Fucking whiny little Karen. And 2, that bar would work a lot better as audio, right? Like if your opponent sounded wheezy and gaspy and you fucking said something about that, that would be cool. As text, this bar's kind of lost on me. I can't tell if he's hacking up reefer or having a seizure from all of the drugs he's having. What dude's supposed to be coughing? It's text. We can't hear him. You ain't seen a win, you must have some distorted visions, because we wouldn't see baby raised to the occasion in a battle like abortion clinics. That's nice. This blade's no Photoshop, but I contort his image. You'll get scarred from real swords when a baby's text. And I've got a 4-year-old screaming at me. We need to pause. Alright. We're back. Alright, this blade's no Photoshop, and I contort his image. You'll get scarred from real swords when a baby's text just ain't kicking, at least as hard as a stillborn. No Photoshop and I contort his image, you'll get scarred from real swords. Okay, so you're saying you're going to distort his image, you're going to fuck up his face. No Photoshop. The concept is probably a little bit better than the execution. Contort his image, scarred from real swords. We know baby's text just ain't kicking, at least as hard as a stillborn. An opponent named Baby saying something about he ain't kicking because he's stillborn. Yeah, that's a nice concept. I'm gonna distort your face, no Photoshop, that's a nice concept, but on both of them, just the execution, the wording, the multis, the flow is off, which is unfortunate because they were nice concepts. Right, Baby Pink. No, I'll do See Dirty without polluting. Chris. Right. I'll do See Dirty without polluting the ocean. I'll get my hands on a body after this washing without applying some lotion. Choppy layout here, but that's okay. No, I'll do See Dirty without polluting the ocean. I'll get my hands on a body after this washing without applying some lotion. Come on with cold clips like the movie Frozen. So many shots in your house, got your whole family posing. It's gonna be magical when you fall without any potion. The panel decides the final like Qatar is hosted. You won't even see the L coming. My knight is a Trojan. I can take on multiple opponents because I'm rolling this text thing. While you keep it one square at a time, like movements to the chess king. And you'll see what he dropped. Please stop blowing dude's horn. Obviously he's sleeping on baby, parents rolling over their newborn. And the saying's off, he ain't got plenty hits. Even today we see Christmas like it's the 25th. And since he angered the beast, this fuck's dying. He'll stop looking to push my buttons like he mastered touch typing. Alright. I'll do sea dirty without polluting the ocean. Nice. We'll get my hands on the body after this washing without applying some lotion. What? You lost me there. Come on with cold clips like the movie Frozen. That's kind of meh. So many shots in your house, get your whole family posing. That's kind of meh. Also, you're doing nursery rhymes, right? Like, where are your fucking multis, man? Step it up a bit. Ocean, lotion, frozen, posing. You gotta come harder than that with the rhymes. Trojan, posted. It's gonna be magical when you fall without any potion. That's pretty meh. The pen will decide the final like Qatar is hosting. Pen will decide the final like Qatar is hosting. Okay, Qatar's hosting the Football World Cup. I get that. The pen will decide. Is the pen supposed to be a name play on some fucking Qatari leader or something? I don't know. I don't get that. You won't even see the L coming. My knight is a Trojan. You won't even see the L coming. My knight is a Trojan. Your knight on the chessboard, a horse, Trojan horse. Kind of get the concept, but it's poorly executed. I can take on multiple opponents because I'm rolling this text thing. Well, you keep it one square at a time, like movements of the chess king. Like movements of the chess king. That's some Yoda grammar. Okay, don't do that shit. Like movements of the chess king. These are, don't go fucking chopping up your sentences and moving them around just to make multis work and shit. Because how you would actually say it in a sentence is like a chess king's movements, right? That's how you'd say it using proper fucking grammar in a conversational sentence. So try and avoid that. But anyway, I'm rolling the text thing. You keep it one square at a time, like movements of the chess king. One square at a time. If you're going to talk about one square at a time, talk about checkers, okay? Because we talk about this is chess, not checkers. Because in chess you're going to think multiple moves ahead, and also because chess pieces move more than one square at a time, right? And you'll see what he dropped. Please stop blowing dude's horn. Obviously he's sleeping on baby, like parents rolling over their newborn. That's nice. Obviously he's sleeping on baby, like parents rolling over the newborn. That's pretty fucking cool. And his aim's off. He ain't got plenty hits. Oh, hang on. I will say, you're saying please stop blowing dude's horn. Obviously he's sleeping on baby, parents rolling over the newborn. What you're kind of saying there is when you say please stop blowing dude's horn, what you're doing is you are suggesting that a lot of people hype this guy up. You don't want to do that. You don't want to say anything positive about your opponent, and then you say obviously he's sleeping on baby, parents rolling over the newborn. Parents rolling over the newborn is a nice punchline concept, but obviously he's sleeping on baby. Again, all you're doing is you're telling me that your opponent is, in a reputational sense, is several tiers above you and he's sleeping on you. So you've said something positive about him, and now you're saying something negative about yourself, and you never want to do that in a rap battle. You want to carry that energy where you are always saying negative things about them, and if you talk about yourself, it's in terms of flex and hyping yourself up. Just be aware of the tone you're sending. Like, you want to send the fucking champion vibes, right? You never want to be saying, oh, my opponent's better than me, but I'm a killer, alright? You never want to say my opponent is better than me, but I'm a killer today. You just want to say, this this fucking bitch is a bitch and I'm gonna kill him today. Alright? Just be aware of that fucking positive versus negative, winner versus loser vibe that you're sending. He ain't got plenty hits. Even today we'll see Christmas like it's the 25th. Nice. We'll see Christmas like it's the 25th. Took me a second to think about, and when I got it, I was like, yeah, shit, nice. Christmas 25th, only a few days out. Nice. Perfect time of year to drop that bar too. Since he angered the beast, his fuck's dying. He'll stop looking to push my buttons like he mastered touch typing. He'll stop looking to push my buttons like he mastered touch typing. Nice. Okay, so this actually kind of feels like it's more one-sided than it should, because Baby Pink has got some really nice fucking concepts and punches here. What do we got? I'll do see dirty without polluting the ocean. That's nice as fuck. Sleeping on baby like parents rolling over their newborn. That's nice as fuck. We'll see Christmas like it's the 25th. That's nice as fuck. And he'll stop looking to push my buttons like he mastered touch typing. That's nice as fuck. Unfortunately, the execution around them all is way off. Your whole first bar is relying on single word rhymes. I know technically ocean, posing, hosting, Trojan. I know technically they're, two syllable words, so it's not technically a single syllable nursery rhyme, but it's very close to it. You're just relying on rhyming one word at a time, with one word at a time. Whereas Chris is on his multi-game, clever and ill, cinnamon deal, better with steel, gender reveals, falling in love, you faggot, all of the drugs he's having, distorted visions, abortion clinics, he's actually on his multi-game. Which means cadence and flow works much better for Chris, because his multis are much better. Baby Pink, the flow's not there because he's got this one word rhyme thing happening. In terms of content, Baby Pink is only well known for gender reveals. That's nice. Knock him head over heels, but it ain't falling in love, you faggot. Yeah, it's kind of meh. All the drugs he's having, it's kind of meh. Wouldn't see baby race to the occasion in a battle with abortion clinics. It's nice. No Photoshop to contort his image. That's a nice concept. Scarred from real swords. Right, I see what you've done here. You've got distorted visions, abortion clinics, contort his image. Sorry, I was confused as to what the fuck that was supposed to rhyme with. So you folded the rhyme and used that multi as the internal. A contort his image will get scarred from real swords. We know baby's text just ain't kicking at least as hard as a stillborn. Scarred from real swords, hard as a stillborn. I can kind of see how you can accent play that, but it's not fucking the smoothest. Okay, so we got no Photoshop, and we got baby ain't kicking, stillborn. Both of those are kind of poorly executed. They're nice concepts though. And we got baby wouldn't raise to the occasion like abortion clinics. That's nice. And we got Baby Pink, well known for gender reveals. So we got three nice punchlines. Baby Pink, we've got the same number of quotables, but the multis aren't there. But then again, with Chris, we've got some concepts that sound better as concepts than they do in their actual execution. So this is actually quite close. You both kind of fucked up on different things. Both succeeded on different things. Kind of depends whether you want to put emphasis on the ability to take the conceptual idea and execute it, or whether you want to focus on multis and flow. I'm gonna pause for a moment and deliberate. Right, okay, after another couple of read-throughs, a bit of deliberation. Even though Chris Macquire has a couple of places where his conceptual ideas are maybe better than the actual execution that we got in the end, the multis and flow and cadence carries him over the line. Because we've got like the same number of quotables from the two of them. And one of them could have been a bit more polished in the execution, but he is more polished in the use of multis, and he keeps the flow going. He's got less extraneous words. Baby Pink has come with some really cool punchlines. He's also come with some really meh punchlines. I'll get my hands on the body after this washing without applying some lotion. Confusing. Coming with cold clips like the movie Frozen. That could have been nice, but it needed a better multi, right? It just needed a bit more fucking seasoning. So many shots in your house, got your whole picture posed, got your whole family posing. Again, that could have been nice, but it just needed a bit of work, right? Just needed a bit of polishing, a bit of multi, and a slightly more obvious setup. So, my vote goes to Chris Macquire. Very, very close. He only just edges this, but he edges it by bringing much better multis. Even though in a few places they're very reliant on me having to stop and reread them in an accent and just kind of like imagine the accent you're using to make it work. Try and keep your multis tighter and more obvious and cleaner when you are battling in a text format for an international audience. If this was audio, obviously you wouldn't be writing these words down if they didn't rhyme in your head. So if this was audio, you could put a little bit of swing, a little bit of swag, a little bit of accent and inflection on them and make everything rhyme nicely. On paper, it just doesn't rhyme as nice. So watch that in future. Just try and use multis that are more obvious, cleaner, clearer, more obvious to an international audience. But other than that, yeah, Chris Macquire edges this one out with much better multis. Baby Pink had some really good fucking punchlines. I want to see more from this motherfucker, but you just got to work a bit harder on the rhyming, alright? Just get those fucking multis in there and cut out the extra words you don't need to keep that flow a bit tighter. And there we go. That's how that one's going down. My vote goes Chris Macquire.